I had noticed for days that my stepmom had been upset. Her phone had broken about a week ago, and since then, she seemed lost without it. It wasn't just about the phone, it was her connection to her world. She was always using it to video call her family, read her favorite blogs, or just scroll through social media to pass the time. Now, with it gone, her days felt emptier, and the sadness in her eyes was hard to ignore. I knew I had to do something. She had never really asked me for anything, and despite everything, she had always been kind to me. I wasn't rich, but I had been saving up some money from my job, and I decided to surprise her. I started searching online for a decent phone, something that would cheer her up but not completely drain my savings. After a few days, I found the perfect one. It wasn't the latest model, but it was sleek, modern, and I knew it would be more than enough for her. I bought it and felt a little nervous as I wrapped it in simple paper, hoping she'd like it. That evening, I came home with the gift. Stepmom was in the kitchen, preparing dinner, her face still reflecting the tiredness of her week without the phone. I walked up to her and said, "I've got something for you." She turned, surprised. "For me?" I handed her the small package and she slowly opened it. When she saw the phone, her eyes widened, and for a moment, she was speechless. "You bought me a new phone?" I nodded, a little shy. "I noticed how much you've been missing your old one. I thought this might help." Tears welled up in her eyes and she smiled, a genuine smile that I hadn't seen in days. "You didn't have to do this. It's too much." "It's not," I interrupted. "You've always been there for me and I wanted to do something for you." She hugged me tightly, and I could feel the weight of her gratitude. "This means more to me than you'll ever know," she whispered. Over the next few days, I watched her reconnect with her world. She was back to laughing at her favorite videos, chatting with her friends, and sharing pictures. The house felt warmer, filled with the soft sounds of her being happy again. One evening, as we sat together in the living room, she turned to me and said, "You've no idea how much this phone has helped me. It's not just about staying connected, it's about feeling like myself again." Her words touched me deeply. I realized that sometimes, it's not the material gift itself but the thought and care behind it that can mean the world to someone. And in that moment, I knew that this small gesture had brought us closer.